Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits, but not a review today, homebrew today. So, 3 weeks ago, it was, just under 3 weeks ago by a day. Well, it might have actually been, I think it was actually 3 weeks to be fair. I put on a brew of apple juice, 4 kilos of sugar, and a big 3 litre bottle of blackcurrant cordial. Took 3 weeks to brew. At one stage it seemed to stop brewing, so I gave it a bloody good shake and it carried on. Today I'm bottling it. Let me show you a bottle. There you go. I've not used any stabiliser to kill off the brew. I haven't done in a lot of my wine brews. I'll do it on the commercial ones when I buy them, but on these ones this is all experimentation up to me, so I'm not really bothered. And I've not put finings either. So what I'm going to get is probably a cloudy wine. Not worried. If I wanted to do that, but I would have done that. But I don't want to strip all the taste and all the goodness out of the wine. So, see on the side. There's 2 bottles there. There's a load of bottles there. And it looks like it's made a nice wine. So I'm just going to finish off bottling. Got 2 or 3 bottles left to finish, and I'll then show you a glass that I poured out and do a quick review, see what it tastes like, because it's an experimentation. I've never used black. Obviously, the apple juice is more or less the base. It's the blackcurrant, which is to give it some flavour, So it always gets more fun when you get to the last drop of the barrel. Why do I stick it in the barrel? Because it's easy to. I mean, unless you've got some kits, they come with taps already on the thing, and you can just pour it straight out. Brilliant, And as long as you watch out, you don't get the sediment at the bottom. You're laughing. It may be the thing that I do that this year, but I siphoned it into the barrel, and then I pour it from the barrel straight into bottles that have already been sterilised. Always sterilise. It's key to cleanliness is godliness. So I wash them out, I sterilise them, and then I rinse them. Now, like most homebrew wines, and most wines that you brew yourself, maturity, and same with beers, ciders, all that, maturity makes for a better drink in the long run. But I've got a glass for today just to try it, see what it tastes like. Hopefully it's not rancid. Hopefully it's turned out decent. Washed out 2 bottles more than I needed. Wow. In fact, what I'll do, pour this into this bottle. What I would do, my chuffing siev's missing. So, not a lot. Whoa. So, that little bit of water that splattered on the side is because I didn't turn it off when I poured it out of that last bottle. So there's not much left, but waste not, want not. So this brew has cost me around about 260, 465 quid. This has cost me 7 quid for 24 litres. I already had the cordial. So, make it 9 or 10 quid. 10 quid tops. And that's for everything. Not bad, really. That's the last bit. So, there's probably a bit of sediment in that. I'm not really worried. That's going to go on the side. Some more like water. Now this is day one, so it needs to clear more. It's going to clear more once it's been in the bottle, settled in the shed and aged. Not much of an aroma, to be honest. Definitely made a sweeter tasting wine. To me, still quite a bit of sugary content in there, so I reckon this will turn into a sparkling wine. And there's the thing, you put it into these bottles, and because the bottles that can withstand, you know, secondary fermentation, it will probably turn into fizzy wine within a month or two. So not quite the best wine. The cherry wine is still my favourite. It's been bubbling for 3 weeks, so it's obviously not going to bubble anymore. You know, it's it might be that I didn't boil out the cordial enough, or it was stronger. You know, I don't know. You know, it's trial and error. I haven't got an hydrometer, so it's very hard to tell. You can smell the alcohol. It's quite strong. But it's definitely a more fruity wine than what I would have liked, really. A little bit too much sugary content. So it's going to be interesting. This is only day one. So I presume if I leave it for a month, go back to it, see what it looks like. Always, you know, it's always going to be interesting whenever you brew anything not from kits. The cherry wine worked out brilliant. I was very lucky with that. So we're going to see how it goes. It's got two choices. I think actually it will turn out to be nice in the end. But, you know, so did it work with the cordial? That's where it's going to be interesting. I've got 3 brews of this to do as well. So it may be that I do a brew with just juice and no cordial at some stage, just to see, you know, like an apple juice wine, but buy 8 cartons of apple juice and make a nice, wow, that's better. I can see myself now. From an angle it looks blurry, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. I can actually see fizziness in this now, so this is definitely going to be a sparkling. Am I going to get loads of bottles of sparkling wine? If I do, I do. You know, I'm not worried, because once it matures into something nice, but it's light and sparkly, that's fair enough. I've done ginger wine, I've done elderflower, I've done rhubarb wine with different methods, but and they all turned out fantastic. So I'm not worried that on day one if it's not fantastic straight away, because most wines aren't. So it has got some strength in it though. You know, I was just about to write it off, and I've just drank that there, and then I can feel it. Ooh. I was going to say it was about 8-9%, but it might be stronger, you know. Definitely got that. It's definitely more a fruity based wine, so it's more like one of the Echo Falls type wines, and I think it's going to be sparkling. Just by the sugar that's left in. It may be just the taste, you know, it may not be the sugar, but it's just, I can just see on there hints of not lacing, but like carbonation type, looking like carbonation. So I reckon it's going to do that. It's going to be interesting. So that's the final video from there. The next one is a proper full-on review in about a month's time, sometime in whatever, probably towards the end of April. But hopefully it'll clear more by then, and yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.